there are about 400 odd legal tech startups, right? Like at some level, for people not aware about the sector, this might sound like something that's slightly obscure, but it really isn't, right? There are about a large number of startups servicing very, very different sort of problems within the justice system. And the interesting thing is, it's not just legal professionals that are coming in, right? It's also engineers, designers, business graduates, it's important to actually get a diverse pool of talent. And I think that's where we need to sort of invest a lot of time in sort of helping them think through their solution and sort of scaling their platforms.
Stage, not only in India, even the developed nations, even if you see US or UK or the developed market, this is one field, one area which really will expand in coming times. As if you go to some websites like Statista and all that, they will say they'll put like the entire legal market is around $1 trillion or something. And right now the legal tech is just minuscule in this entire scheme of things. So this is one idea whose time is, I will say, has come or is going to come very, very shortly.
I think these are three factors, right? Really good change makers coming in, good entrepreneurs coming in. That's one. Frontier technology really pushing the envelope. And third is really open decision makers, policy makers, open to this idea. So I think that's why we are almost at the cusp of something very exciting.
So one, over the last year, we've seen Lok Adalats across many states adopt technology and technology platforms to resolve thousands of disputes, settling crores worth of disputes as well. And this is not just in urban cities or like tier 2 cities, but also in villages and smaller districts that we've identified ways to actually apply technology and resolve. We have over 15 ODR startups right now. 75 plus enterprises have adopted ODR. So the B2B ODR market is really thriving in that sense.
Smart contracts or autonomous contracts. That area, for instance, is more disruptive because it fundamentally changes the supply chain. This is of massive value because it makes the legal function in any business a profit center instead of a cost center.
Like as you said, LMS is a litigation management system is there. The contractual management systems are there. There are smart contracts also right now based on blockchain technology. Those things are there. So they are finding their own space somehow in this entire web of the legal complexities.
I think that even the AI-led legal research, legal analytics, so you have Legal Mind, you have LegitQuest, and you have many other organizations like that are looking at AI and data-led legal research, legal analytics that will help case summarization, management, translation, etc.
There are AI-based solutions. You see, there are a few law firms, a few legal startups which have come out with AI-based solutions, whereby you can now that they are doing litigation management and these researchers on basis of AIs, and they are even drafting contracts. So you give some keywords, and then accordingly they will draft things.
Using all the possibilities of NLP, I think we are seeing a lot of involvement and interest in that space.
And practice management systems. So we have initiatives like, say, ProVakil that basically look at your end-to-end process, because your data is all over, and to like track the journey of a case to see what's happening where. And while the enterprises have so far adopted, now we're also seeing interest from the judiciary and the legal services authority to adopt these practices again for more efficient management of their data and systems.
From a user-oriented, localized design of solutions and building of solutions, clearly it will make a huge impact.
We are at we're at a particular inflection point right now. Solutions do require large amounts of data. We do need open public goods. And I think that there are people and collaborations focusing on that right now at the ecosystem level, so that life and innovation and barriers reduce for the entrepreneurs and change makers themselves.